What is going on, all you lawn care landscape enthusiasts? My name is Jack Duffy, and welcome back to the Green Collar Podcast. That feels good to say, man. It's been a while, boys. I got married. Yes, I did, to my best friend, Rachel Duffy now. My best friend, the love of my life. I am blissfully happy. My life is just infinitely better. 2025 was a shitstorm, and the wedding was exactly what I needed to bounce back and say, no, fuck that. We're going to be happy. I got married to the best person on planet Earth, and I'm super blessed and happy. Can't wait to get back. So today, let's talk about this, man. I'm so excited. I don't know if you can tell. I'm very excited. I'm also jacked up on coffee. I'm jacked up on Zen. Let's get going, boys. Let's get into it. Let's talk about AI. So AI, the digital basically assistant of all companies out there as we speak. Yes, all companies are utilizing AI. If you're not utilizing ChatGPT or some other form of AI, you're making a mistake. It is so crucial to live in the time that we live in. Stop doing everything by paper. Stop walking properties like we learned in preschool or elementary school or whenever we learned it. Probably high school for me because I'm an idiot. But when you had to walk and 1 foot in front of the other, I'm measuring a foot. Fuck that all. We can utilize AI as tools to help quoting, to help customer relations, to help marketing, to help bookkeeping, to help so many things within our business. And it's free. It's free. We don't have to hire project managers. We don't have to hire assistants. Sometimes you have to hire a project manager for certain things, but we don't need all of those things and that added expense to help us with the overwhelmingness that is being a business owner and entrepreneur within this world. AI has helped me so much through so many things within my company, the downs of my company, the ups of my company. It has helped me come up with marketing campaigns. It's helped me with bookkeeping. It has helped me with ideas for the off season. It has helped me with quoting to get my numbers correct so that I'm making what I should be making on jobs. It has been a game changer within my business, and I very much implore you to implement it. That's a big word for me. To implement it into your business. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the 5 talking points that I'm going to be talking about today, that how AI can help your business grow and run more efficiently and save you time and save you the cheddar, which we're all looking to do within our economy as we live and as the cost of living continues to go up. So number 1, the first thing that it has changed everything for me. It's the thing that I'm doing right now, which is social media and marketing. This has been a game changer for me because I used to come up with all the graphics for all of my posts. I used to come up with all my thumbnails. I used to come up with all my posts on social media, whether it was for the company or for my actual social media, whether it was for marketing campaigns, titles for videos, descriptions for videos, tags for videos, all of the above. Okay, it has been a game changer and a lifesaver for me to just go on ChatGPT and say, hey, I need an SEO-friendly title for my new YouTube video, my new podcast video. Can you help me out? Comes up with 8 different titles that will benefit and all related to your video because you gave it the description of the video, what you talked about in the video itself, what details did you talk about, what talking points did you talk about, and then it comes up with titles that benefit the algorithm with YouTube or TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, whatever you're uploading to. It is a game changer. Game changer, game changer, game changer. Not only that, it also comes up with thumbnails. It can create thumbnails that are algorithm friendly, that will help your video get pushed further and get more traffic and more eyes on your content, which leads to more eyes on your website, which leads to more forms being submitted to your email for potential work. That in and of itself is so important and takes so much off your plate as a business owner to be a little less creative. You don't have to be a creative while also running a business because, as many of you are aware, it gets a little stressful being a business owner, man. Keeping up with payroll, keeping up with expenses, keeping up with what are we doing this week? Like, what jobs do we have lined up this week? it gets overwhelming. And it also gets overwhelming with bookkeeping and taxes and all of those things that fall under the umbrella of being a business owner and trying to make a living in the economy and state of the world that we are currently living in. And the beauty of it, you don't have to pay anybody for it. ChatGPT is completely free. You go on there, I'm sure you have, right? All of us have asked ChatGPT stupid questions. Like one of my employees just had a baby. His fiance actually had the baby. It's actually my goddaughter. But I had a question when she was still pregnant. I was like, how do babies go to the bathroom when they're in the womb? It's a dumb question. No one really thinks about that shit. Apparently I do. How do they go to the bathroom? So I asked ChatGPT, how do they go to the bathroom? Oh, this is how. I'm like, oh, well, there you go. You don't have to just ask it stupid questions like that. You can utilize it for business, and it'll allow you to get answers right away. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have all these pay blocks or paywalls that we all have to go around. Oh, you have to pay $29.99 to get this subscription. You need $29.99 to get this promo. Oh, you need my template? Yeah, you can utilize that. I'll charge you $50 for it. You don't have to do that. Just go on ChatGPT and say, hey, I need a flyer for my lawn care business. I want this to be SEO friendly. I want it to be professional. I want it to look professional. I need these talking points on it. I need this contact information. Boom, you're done. Now you have the image on your computer. Now you can print it or send it to Staples for them to print it. You just save so much time. You don't have to design it. You don't have to do anything. It does it for you. And social media marketing, that's a bigger one. I've actually utilized AI to actually come up with marketing campaigns for my business on Facebook. The thing with Facebook ads is it's built to be a broader thing. They want more eyes on your product. For us as service, we don't want that. We want local. We want to have route density so our guys aren't driving 45 minutes to a site and they're done in an hour and then they have to drive all the way back. We don't want that. We want 10 minutes. We want 5 minutes. That saves time. That gets more jobs done in a day. We want that. So we want to appeal and reach the people within our communities. With Facebook, I think they always think broader, and that's not always good. So AI allows you to come up with more pinpoint accurate comments and terms that will affect and relate to people within your community that'll allow them to go to your website and go, wow, okay, this guy graduated from the local high school, which I did. That's something that I utilize within my business is I am a local person. I grew up in this town. I went to high school. I played soccer for the high school team. I utilize that because community is everything. Building a community means the world to your customers. If you are a local company, they want to support you. They want local businesses. They don't want some out-of-towner with big hedge fund money coming in and making it so they hire Joe Schmo off the street and now he's on your property fucking up your lawn. You don't want that. You want local guys who are built for the community, who know the community, and you can get to know. That's what they want. And AI can allow you to make it so that your post is more detailed toward your community. And that's what gets more eyes in your community on your page and on your website, which leads to more forms to your email for potential work. The other part of AI that I've utilized a lot is my busy schedule. It's hard to get back to customers right away. It's really hard, especially if a customer texts me 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. I really don't want to respond. I don't really want to respond to that because I'll get to it in the morning. I'm off the clock, boys. I'm with my wife, dude. But you have to be. You have to be. You almost have to be 24/7 with people and customers because that's important to them. And your business relies on that. That's where AI can come in and say, you know what, Jack? You should get some sleep. Let me handle it. I'm a computer. I don't sleep. Oh, you got a text from a customer? Here's a response. Professional. I'll call you back tomorrow morning. I want a text that'll say, professionally, I will call you back tomorrow morning. I'll get that quote out to you tomorrow. Can you come up with that? And ChatGPT does it all for you. It comes up with an entire text for you that you can just hit send and you're done. You don't have to think about it until tomorrow when you're on the clock in your office. And that's when you do that kind of work. Not at 10 p.m. at night when some customers do text us then. We all know it. We all have them. It doesn't work that way anymore. You can utilize AI to do it for you. That's one of the perks that I've been utilizing a ton this year. I'm going to continue utilizing it even better next year. It's a godsend. It's a godsend. So the next point that I want to talk about is scheduling and routing and also giving quotes. Quoting more than anything for me within my own business has always been a struggle because a lot of the times I had to kind of guess, and you don't really want that, right? You want to know your numbers because a lot of times I feel when I was guessing and I was just, doing, well, maybe it's 5 yards. I don't know. Maybe it's 5 yards of mulch. I think it is. You lose money that way. If you don't know how much product or material you're going to need, well, you can't really get your prices right. You can't understand what your numbers are until you utilize things that get you pinpoint accurate estimates. That's the beauty of AI. It can do a lot for you. I've done it before. I've taken a picture of I actually did it with a seating job that I just did. I took a picture of it and said, hey, can you give me the dimensions of this area? And it did. And I was like, oh, okay. And now I have my pricing. And you know what? It was accurate, almost down to the minuscule little detail. It was accurate, and I was able to price it out correctly that I made money on the job. My guys made money on the job. I made sure that I was covering my expenses, and my profits were there. That's the beauty of technology, is utilize what we have. We don't need to do everything by pen and paper anymore. We don't have to do all that shit. It's not just, oh, now I can have a card on file feature. No, it's more than that, man. It's making your business run more efficiently by estimates, by making sure we know exactly how much we're going to spend on this job so that we can charge the customer enough that we make a profit as business owners and our guys make enough money that we're not dipping into our profits to make sure our guys are getting paid. Knowing your numbers is such a crucial part of owning a business. And that's one of the other beauties of AI is it actually can categorize, this is how much you're going to spend. This is how much your payroll is. This is how much profit you need to make. Are you kidding me? My CRM, I have the reports right in front of me. I didn't have to do a damn thing. All I had to do was enter, okay, this is how much product we're going to use. I got that from AI. And that's how much we used. So you know your numbers. That saves you so much money, but it saves you so much time too, because you can get those quotes out so much faster, and customers love that. They're like, yeah, all right, I got it the next day. Wow, that was fast. I just did it actually for a leaf cleanup. I actually, one of our lawn care customers reached out and they said, hey, we utilized this company before for leaf cleanup. We want to use you this year. Could you get me a quote for a leaf cleanup? And I said, absolutely, I can give you a quote. So I sent it out that day and they were like, wow, thanks for the fast response. We weren't expecting this. And I'm like, well, we have time tomorrow to do it. It was a quicker job. So I was like, we have time in the morning tomorrow to do it if you want us to do it. And they're like, absolutely. Wow, that is fantastic. We did it that morning, got paid, done. Done. It's that simple. It's so easy and it's free. It's a free assistant that you have that you don't have to pay a salary to. Utilize it. You can schedule routing. Hey, ChatGPT, I need this route. We're trying to get all of this done. This is the route density. This is the mileage that we're going to be using. What do you think I should do here? And it'll come up with a day-to-day of what you should be doing that day. That saves you time. That saves you money because your guys will get things done faster. You'll save money when it comes to payroll. And also you get more done in a day. It's a no-brainer. Utilize it for these things. That's the biggest one for me personally, is making sure your scheduling and routing and estimates are getting done at a consistent time frame. Pause. Wow, I said that weird. So when it comes to quoting and scheduling and all of that, kind of works hand in hand with my next topic, which is finances and business insights and reports. So for a lot of us business owners, business reports and understanding where your money's going and how much money's coming in is the most crucial part of running a business. If you don't understand that, you're not going to go very far. That's just the blunt truth of it all, is if you don't understand where your money's going and how much is coming in, you're not going to go very far. It's the most crucial thing, because understanding cash flow, understanding expenses, understanding reports, understanding taxes, understanding all of these things that we as one person, or partners if you are, have to figure out, it makes it hard and it takes time to learn that kind of stuff. With AI, it can lessen that time. It can help you understand it better while also keeping track of it. That's even more of the point, is it can keep track of your reports. It can keep track of your spending. It can keep track of your income. Or your revenue, excuse me. It can keep track of all of those things and put it into one report that says, hey, this is where your expenses are. This is where your profit is. This is where your revenue is. If the profit is lesser, you got a problem. Your revenue needs to be more, right? So understanding that is so crucial, but it's time consuming when you're by yourself. If you have a partner, a free partner especially, like AI, to do that for you, it lessens that time drastically. And it also helps you understand it better so that some days you don't even need to use the AI tool. You already understand it because AI taught you it. It allowed you to simplify the understanding of your reports, of your profit margin, of your expenses. That is one of the biggest perks that I've used within my company for my bookkeeping, to understand where my money's coming in at, where my money's going to, and how can I be better. It's something that I'm utilizing for 2026 more so than I have ever, because like I said, I'm still learning it. I'm going to take this winter to really implement it into my business so that next year I'm charging more. I'm charging what I need to make more money, to make my company more profitable. Again, the simplest thing when it comes to AI that I've learned is that it is literally your assistant. If you ask it something, it's going to give you an answer. It's not going to go, well, I don't know, like a person would, or an unqualified person would, and then you got to rehire, and then you got to go through the hiring process. AI doesn't do that. AI says, well, here's your options. Pick one. Pick which one that benefits your company. And if you need more, I can come up with more. But the other part of it is it's 24/7. It doesn't sleep. You can utilize it. Say you wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, oh shit, I think this is a good idea. I don't want to lose it. Type it into ChatGPT. Hey, this is my idea. Can you help me flesh it out? There it is. And it's saved onto your account. So you can go back to it in the morning and go, oh yeah, that's right. I thought about that. Because on a day-to-day basis, we are overwhelmed with so many things: customers, jobs, employees, taxes, income, revenue, profits, expenses, trucks, weather. We deal with all of these things. Start delegating it to an assistant that you don't have to pay. That's the beauty of it. I keep saying it, but it truly is. Get with the times. It's done. Put your pens and paper down. Start utilizing the technology of 2025. It's going to benefit your company. I know it has for me. I'm sure it will for you. Next video, we're going to talk more about AI within lawn care, which is these robot mowers. Are they the future? Are they going to take our jobs? Or are they going to be another tool that we can implement into our fleet to make our company more efficient? So I'm going to do my research on that. I will get back to you next week on that video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like. It really does help us out. And I will see you guys in the next one.